folks, welcome aboard the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country, where I react to non-pop country music. Under the country umbrella, I include Western, folk, bluegrass, Cajun, and so on. But right now, I am doing Ferlin Husky's song Once, and it's a gift request from Eliyahs Romans. And Eliyahs knows his stuff when it comes to country, especially traditional. So Eliyahs, thank you for this gift and the request. Yeah, and you said that this is your favorite Ferlin Husky song, and I've done some reactions to Ferlin in the past, and he's an old timer. Make no mistake about it. You'll see. But I don't know this song, so it's a true reaction. And a title like that, Once, you're like, uh-oh, was this a mistake? Was it that he had true love once? Like, it could be anything. All right, let's find out what once is.
Take 19. One, two, three. I was foolish once, and I let my once get away.
Oh.
I was happy once.
Nice.
You'd never believe it today. I got careless once.
Never forget that.
All at once you got away. Life had beauty once. It's not worth living today. I slipped out once.
Oh, he cheated?
All at once you slipped away.
Wait, how did he word that? About he slipped out once. Was that like the old time way of a creative way of saying I cheated? I stepped out of the relationship once? Slept with someone? Oof. But I'll tell you, when I said, oh, you won't forget that, I wasn't referring to the line in the song. I was referring to the way this is being sung. You would never forget this song after you hear it because of the way it's like, I did this, pause, once. This is what happened once. You just don't forget those affectations or the way in which a song would be delivered when it's delivered like that. Just those little quirky things stick in the psyche.
Oh, great regret, like the flavor of wine, only grows deeper with the passing of time.
And with good wine it does.
Life had meaning once. It's cold and so empty today.
I thought they'd go again.
I was foolish once. I let my once get away.
The backing vocals there give a sense of, yes, we all know this. Like, cat's out of the bag, it's not a private matter. We know about it too, in a sense. You know, additional voices not only add flavor to a song, but they communicate another detail. They communicate a deeper dynamic of socialization, of different components of it. And in this one, where you hear them singing, it isn't, it's that, you know how when something, the cat's out of the bag? It's kind of what it is. Like people know. And but I think this was a cheating song. I think that's what this was. I think the references in here initially I didn't pick up on it until he said I slipped out once. But I think this was that way of saying I stepped out of the relationship. Now I'm miserable. I did it once, and that's all it took. But instead of like where he said like, what did he say? Now I'm miserable today. I thought he'd say I again use the word now I'm miserable again, because once and again, those are references to frequency, to time as well. And when you do something again and again and again, so to speak, so you do something once, but you live with the problem forever or for a long time anyway. The guilt, the regret, the sadness, the heartache, knowing what you did to her, knowing what you did to yourself. But initially, I thought it was just a song where he just let a woman go. And maybe that really is what it's about. Maybe I'm reading more into the slipped out comment, line, lyric reference in there too much. Maybe he slipped out of the relationship. He's like, I don't really like her as much. I'm going to, break up. But I get the sense that no. He effed up and he's paying the price now because she wasn't having it. But fascinating, we heard nothing about her side of it. This is all just about him. It's me, oh Lord, I screwed up. I screwed up by leaving the relationship because I didn't realize what I had in her. Now I do, but I can't get her back. That's a theme in life. That's a theme in songs. That could be the theme of this song. Or it could be, I cheated once and she wasn't having it and she ended it. So in within this song, and it's brilliant songwriting, because at least after just one listen, I don't know whether she ended it because he cheated or if he broke up with her because he was disinterested and then found out it was a mistake later. So it's one of those songs where, depending on, the gestalt perspective, if you will, that you've got, you could see it from either direction. Elias, you're pretty good at putting these songs to me. Some of you folks kind of have my number. Montauk Ed absolutely has my number in terms of what's going to get me reflecting, reacting, talking philosophy, psychology, sociology, life coach, whatever you want to talk about. It gets me going. But you've really got me going on some of these songs, because this is open ended. And give me an open-ended song with a little bit of meat on the bone, and I'll be off and running trying to fill the pieces in. And I know my limitations, so I know that I cannot say dispositively what this song was about, but it was about one of those two things. Relationship's over, we know that much, so that's not even up for debate. But did she end it, or did he end it? I think she ended it. I think because he slipped out. Very nice way. When this come out in the 50s, possibly early 60s, Elias, back then it wasn't completely veiled references. Sometimes they were a little bit more on the nose, but more often than not, salacious things or untoward things were or sinful things, sacrilege, stuff like that those things were generally more veiled. You had to use a more creative way of saying, I banged someone else and she broke up and I got caught. You didn't come out with it back then the way you do today. And I love the creative efforts in these. So I'll rate this song, and the number that popped into my head immediately was an 8.8. And it was on the strength of two things. The once, you'll remember that forever. Like, you just will. You can't forget that kind of different presentation of a lyric with just a 1 or 2 second pause. And then the other part of it is I'm not sure who broke up with who. Someone broke up though. We know that much. So, all right, guys, you can thank Eliyahs Romans for that. I'm sure there are going to be some comments on this one as far as what you guys think it means or what you know it means. Maybe, some of you folks will have heard this song, but I love reading the comments when it says, "Oh my God, I knew this song as soon as it started, but I'd forgotten about it, haven't heard it in 40 years or whatever." So, all right. Have a great day, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country more than once.